Hey guys, this video I'm gonna talk about my old area, well my old estate, which I've been living there for maybe about, I think it's been 9 years now, or 9 or 10 years. And I'm gonna talk about when I first moved in, the good times and the tough times I had. I felt happy and overjoyed. The reason why I say that because I've been waiting a long time to be in a flat where it's mine. I don't have to be sharing kitchens, bathrooms, and yeah, I felt like this. I felt like I had my own living room, bathroom, and everything like that. Because the first place I moved in was like a kind of a support shelter place I was in. So that was a nice place. But I wanted something on my own. The place I was in wasn't my furniture. So it was like only their furniture. So and then when I moved to the second one, which was a bed sit place, which just only had a bedroom, nothing was mine again. So when I went to view this place, I was the third viewer. So when I went there, I thought I ain't gonna get a place because I'm the third viewer. So when I got there, I was the only person there. So I went to view the place myself. So when I left the place, I said to myself, please don't let the other two come. And then when they told me that I've got the place, I was like kind of happy, and I couldn't wait to move in. And on that day I moved in, I was so happy, but scared at the same time because it was kind of a new area where I was properly on my own, where there's nobody around me, nobody that sharing a flat with me. So it was kind of scary in the beginning. So I was like staying with my mum because I was kind of didn't want to sleep there by myself. 'Cause I know. I just didn't want to sleep there on my own on the first night. So I kept going to my mum's until I got used to being there on my own. And since I got used to that, I've just I wouldn't say I forgot about everybody, but I felt like I was in my own element, and it felt so good. Support from friends and family. Well, I did get a lot of support from friends and family. Well, friends on my mum's side, and most of the family did give me like stuff for beginning, like plates, cups. I think I had an old round table, which was, I don't know, remember where that table, the kitchen table, come from, but I got it from somebody, and I had a red sofa, which was really nice. It was leather from my mum's neighbor. So everybody did um support me by putting stuff in, giving me stuff. I guess until I had enough money to buy my own stuff. That's all I wanted was my own stuff. Because when it comes to other people's stuff, it's still not gonna feel like it's mine. I feel like I'm back into in the place I was before I moved into this one. So how's the neighbours? Well, I didn't know any neighbour when I moved there. I just kept myself to myself. So as soon as I settled in very well in the flat, I had friends, my ex that was staying with me, my second one that was staying with me when we first went out. That's probably about 2009, yeah. And we had an argument. So I stormed out the house. I went downstairs, sat on the first floor with my we was fighting over some vodka because my ex thought the vodka belonged. Yeah, so I took the vodka. I think I took the vodka downstairs, and then I was just sitting down there, just feeling sad because I was really mad. And I saw this lady come out of her door, taking out rubbish. And then she just asked if I was alright. I said yeah, I was alright. And then we started talking. And then she invited me inside. I think she invited me in the house. I don't remember, but I think she did. She did invite me in her house, and then gave me a drink. I don't think she saw the alcohol that I had because I must have hidden it. Yeah, she offered me some drink, and we got talking, become good friends. I think I invited her upstairs, and she socialized with everybody. And I think she was my first neighbor. So yeah, I got along very well, got along fine with her. And then I felt like I wasn't alone because when you first move into the area, you want to know what your neighbors is all about, how they're gonna be when you first meet them. They're gonna be bitchy, they're gonna be nice. But this one, she was really cool. So she was the first one. Well, nobody in the block when I first moved in knew about my sexuality. But the only person that I was close to was the new neighbor downstairs because she told me secrets about her. So I told secrets about me about my sexuality. Because when I said about my sexuality, she's going, "Oh, I used to go out with girls." So it felt like someone was in my world. But she was the only person that I told. Yeah. So I felt comfortable. So she was like there for me if anything went wrong. So I was like kind of safe. So I felt good because sometimes I'm afraid of coming out just in case you get attacked and there's no support around you. So once you tell that one person, you got that support around you. But I was comfortable in my own skin, so I'm not afraid to tell. I don't care who judges me, who wants to attack me or to beat me up just because for what I am. But yeah, she was the only one that knew about my sexuality. Yeah, I did face a couple of problems once I did tell that one person about me being gay. My neighbor. Yeah, I think it was had problems in the inside of my estate and then the outside. 'Cause I remember one day I was like sitting on the bus coming on my way home, and I was sitting next to this guy. I knew he's from my estate, and he was sitting next to me while he got on the bus after me because I was sitting for a long journey, and then he sitting next to this girl. So I'm hearing him whisper something in her ears, but I knew he was telling her, "Oh, he's gay." Da 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 da. So I just like couldn't be bothered. Just I didn't want to listen, but it was just my ears were just hearing what he was hearing. So I was saying in my head, how the hell does this boy know about me? So it didn't click in my mind that maybe my neighbor must have said something. Well, maybe she didn't. It's just I don't know. I think because all my friends that come in and out, like when I have like back in the day friends that he's come, people they sometimes have their little catwalk when they walk into my estate. So all this like them coming in my, I'm not ashamed of what if they come in doing their catwalk and everything because they're being who they are. They're being real. So as soon as he started, I must have just got off the bus because I didn't, I got off the bus. I went to Tesco's just to get something. As soon as I got home, I just forgot about it. And I think, honest to God, there has been like funny vibes around people in their state and one neighbour that used to live underneath me. Well, he's been on not. He lived underneath me, but he's dating someone next door to me. They had like kids, and I had like rough times with that one because I don't know what it is. It's to my neighbour downstairs when I told about my sexuality. He's come out my house. I just can hear him going, "Oh, where are you coming out the better man's house? No, 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 no." And I say to myself, what is it to him? Why do people always have to be judging people? Like, I'm not I'm not bothering you, so why are you bothering me? So, you know, I kept it to myself. My neighbour's going, oh, just leave him alone. And I can hear her say, oh, just leave him alone. He's not doing any harm to you, da da da. So, I think things started to just get worse and worse in the estate once people knew. It started to like on the outs, like the gangs and that. When I used to go to the shop, I remember when I had a friend, my friend and his partner stayed at my house, and they was leaving on that day. So when they left, we was leaving the same time. No, I remember I was going to the shop, and they was upstairs, but I didn't know they was leaving on that same day. And then when I went to the shop, I passed like three gangs, and next thing, one pretend that they was like saying hello to me and everything. As soon as I come out the shop, they was all calling me, oh, yo, gay, da 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 da. And next thing they're all like, I was trying to go through them. I was trying to just pass them, just go to my yard because I didn't have no time for like their little bullshit and drama. So all of them was just coming up. One was like had something in his hand. I just ignored it. I just kept walking because I didn't want to like involve myself with their shit. So next thing one's had something in his hand and I felt something lash in my head. I just kept on walking and then I don't know. I think when I was kept on walking, I saw some of my friends and I tried to get their attention, but they came out of my block and just walked around the corner like they saw me in trouble, but they didn't do anything. Yeah. So as soon as I got there, I just called the police straight away because I'm not gonna like be in a state where I'm just gonna keep getting abused, getting abused, getting abused. So yeah, that's like when you tell one person something, the whole neighborhood knows.